So I've been getting questions about like, hey, what phone should I use for mining? And so I decided just to take a few from my collection because I've pretty much bought in every single type of phone, and I think I have a good grasp on, what phones are good and what phones aren't. And yeah, I'll just quickly go through this list of phones, and I'll start from the worst to the best. Okay, for number one, these are phones that are either from 2017 or below. This is an LG Nexus 5. Most of these phones will have 32-bit ROMs on them, and you will not be able to mine with them. So these phones are like completely out, and yeah, they're just a waste of time. So another phone, which you can mine with them, you can mine with iPhones, but it's just a really, really big pain in the ass. And like, um, the performance versus how much effort it is to get them to mine is just not worth it to me. Like this is an iPhone 10 and it's got a hexa-core processor in it, and it only gets like maybe 2.5 mega hash mining Verus, so definitely not worth it. But like if you can get them for free, for sure, like use them. So this is the S7, and I only brought this one out here because it's an example of a phone with a quad core processor. It does work for mining, but for the price that you usually pay for S7s, they have with the quad core, they only get about maybe 2 mega hash at max. So really just like not worth it at all. But if you get them for free, for sure use them. So this is a TCL A3, and I showed this phone because this is a phone from Amazon, and this is probably the only phone I would buy to mine with on Amazon. Um, they actually get like 3.5 mega hash, which is a little surprising, but also you're paying like $70 for this phone. So like not really worth it, but like if you want a brand new phone, it's not a bad option. They actually surprised me on how well they actually do, considering they have like a MediaTek processor in them. So this is my daily driver phone. It's a Samsung A22, but these phones, like, they're okay. Like they will get a good hash rate, but you're probably gonna pay way more than you should for them. Um, they also have MediaTek processors, so personally, like I probably wouldn't grab these for mining, but if you do have one laying around, it's not a bad option. All right, so I brought this phone out because it's a Samsung phone, and these are like the ones you want to find. This is the Note 9, but anything from this generation is just a great grab. Like, and especially if you find it like this, chipped with a giant line, people usually just want to get rid of these, right? So if you search hard enough, you can find these, and they get a pretty decent hash rate. And yeah, they're Samsungs. They're built like tanks, and they just run great. Okay, so I think this is like the golden phone to find for mining. It's a Pixel 2, and these phones are probably one of the cheapest phones you can find in decent conditions, which is great. They run steady. I don't know, they're just a great phone. So if you search hard enough, you can find these for super cheap and in lots. And that's personally how I'd buy these, is in lots. Yeah, they're just a great phone. And like sometimes this Pixel 2 will post better than my Pixel 5 there. So yeah, if you can find these, great phones. Okay, so in conclusion, you want to find phones that are octa-core from 2017 or 18 and above, and they're cheap. Yeah, so those three things you can like look out for, and I'll post a Google document page of processors. So if you are looking for a phone, you can look to that and compare to what the phone you want to buy. And honestly, if you just like be patient and you scout Facebook Marketplace or eBay, you can find them. One thing I like to do is go on eBay, and I like to go time ending soonest, and I like to try to snipe bids. Most times that won't work, but if like I said, if you're patient, and you will get some good deals on some phones. Yeah, so if you found this helpful, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave it below and I will answer the best I can. And thanks for watching.